This is Adam Meister, the Bitcoin Meister, the Disrupt Meister. Welcome to a new One Bitcoin show. Today is February 4th, 2025. Strong hand, long-term thinking, buy and hold. Bitcoin is the next Bitcoin. Altcoin flavors of the month. I'm offended by selling. Hello, my elite friends. Get this shirt linked to below. No rulers. It's all linked up. The links are below. I'm going to read it off real quick. I want to do this show in 10 minutes, okay, people? I just got an urge without -rulers.com. You can get this shirt at. Okay, yeah. If you got 20 Bitcoin, you're like a 2 millionaire. Yeah, you got a lot of money. All right. So here's the thing. And also, yeah, Adam at tresorhelp.com if you want to send PayPal contributions. If you got questions, do a super chat, type in Bitcoin Meister. I will answer questions, but as you can tell, I just really want to make this fast and get to the point of the whole thing. So this got cut off last show because YouTube is horrible. When I was at synagogue at shul afterwards, these Israeli guys came up to me, and long and short of it, and I admire them because like American Jewish guys, they're not there. These guys get right in your face. They're like, well, tell us about crypto. Tell us about Bitcoin. Tell us about this. Right to the point. I like it. Pound that like button, Israeli guys. But they straight up admitted to me. One of them said like, yeah, I want to get into a coin. You're talking about Bitcoin. I want to get into a coin that's going to, like do what Bitcoin did. I want to get into something that's like a few pennies now. That's cheap. Okay, and he showed me already on his phone. He's got nonsense. He got a Trump coin. He had some Ripple on there and stuff, whatever. And I said, yeah, okay, dude, that's what you want, but it's not going to happen because of the market cap. Ripple would have to end up being worth like $1 quadrillion. That's not going to happen. But still, this is the point of the situation, guys. I talk about altcoin flavors of the month. I've been in this business since 2013, as you guys know. I've held Bitcoin since 2013. And I've seen the altcoin flavors of the month come and go, but guess what? They keep on coming and going. There's always going to be a desire for new altcoins. Always, always, always. If you're one of those people who is screaming on the internet like altcoins are going to die, altcoins are the worst thing ever, altcoin this, that, and you sound like a maniac. You really sound like a maniac. You're not being rational. You're really not being rational at all. If you talk to regular people and you start getting emotional about Bitcoin, like it's this cult, like it's the one, it must destroy Ethereum, it must destroy Solana, it must destroy Ripple. They don't know the difference between Ripple and Bitcoin at all. They don't know the technicalities. Okay, yes, the technicalities are simple to us. They're basic to us. With Ripple, it's centralized. They just printed up a bunch of it once. They can sue the company. Guess what? That people don't care about that. They just want to make money, dudes. People have different values than you, okay? Intrinsic value is nonsense. This is one of my core beliefs that I've learned since being a big. Intrinsic value does not exist. If you hear someone say intrinsic value, to ask them to explain to you what does that really mean? Because value is subjective. Somebody over there in Africa is going to value something differently than you in America, okay? Some Amazonian tribesman, if you give him the best freaking computer out there, it will be worthless to him. He will have no value for it at all. He will want a coconut more because he has no idea what civilization he is. And I'm talking about on the Amazon, they have never even, the guys that if they find you, if you find them, they shoot you with an arrow right away, you die, okay? The tribes that have never been contacted. It varies from that end to the most technologically sophisticated people on earth, here in America and in the Western world. We have different values for different reasons. Everyone's got different values. Stop. Other people like Ripple. Other people they like it. They like it. They like Brad Glarius. They like what he did. They like being a member of Richard Hart's cult. It's not going away. He markets. These people market. They have centralized market mechanisms. Do you think marketing's evil? Okay, think marketing's evil. It's not going away either. These altcoins can have corporations, can be sued, can do this. They can do all sorts of things. People out there, normies out there, are going to think it's cryptocurrency like stock. That's the way they think about it. You hear Scott Galloway and his little sidekick. When they talk about stocks, then they talk about crypto. It's the same thing. Sure, they understand the difference. But these young guys, 26 years old, 22 years old, they're getting into this stuff. They just want to make money. Can you blame them? There's nothing wrong with wanting to make money. There's nothing wrong with that at all. Okay? So they want to make money off of HEX and Ripple and this and that. Okay, let them try. Let them gamble. It is a gamble. You can explain to them it's a gamble. Don't have a heart attack explaining to them it's a gamble, okay? Don't waste your life complaining, trying to destroy these things. If you want to destroy these things, you're a loser. Really, you're a loser. Why can't you just be a confident decentralist and be happy with what you have, with Bitcoin, okay? Or with whatever you want. They're not hurting you by liking Richard Hart at all, by worshiping Brad Glaringhouse and this nonsense, okay? And it is silly, okay? It is gambling. Whatever. And I pointed out my friend, he said the thing about Ripple. Yeah, he's got different values. He actually commented on that video. It was 2 videos ago. He happened to be watching. And to each his own. Okay, to each his own. I know it's gambling. I don't want to gamble. I'm in a different financial situation. I don't want to gamble at all. All right? I have no desire. I'm very comfortable with what I'm doing. Very comfortable, clearly. Now, why does it say MWC in the title? Some of you are like, MWC? What's MWC? Oh, that's Mimble coin. Remember that? That was a free crypto dividend we got for holding Bitcoin. And, Trace Mayer was involved, apparently. We found that at the last moment in 2020. Well, I haven't thought about it since 2020, literally. I thought it was like going to zero or something like that. I don't know. I thought, this is one that's so small, it can disappear. I get a DM from a Bitcoiner. He's like, Adam, have you checked out, do you have any MWC left? I'm like, why would I have any MWC left? So I just go check the price. It's $35 right now. Okay? So for all you people who say, this stuff's going away, this stuff is this, it's worthless. Somebody out there, it surged to like $35. Yeah, I'm not saying to buy it or whatever. I'm just showing you guys. Altcoins are not going away. How many different, should I say it in a different language? Altcoins are not, there are always going to be new altcoins. There's going to always be these new innovative, we're in an up year now, okay? We had ICOs in 2017, which were altcoins, okay? They were altcoins. ICOs are altcoins, all right? Whatever, they didn't hurt me. Then in 2021, what did we have? We had the NFTs. They're basically all altcoins. Now we're having meme coins, okay? Who knows what it's going to be in 2029? I don't care, but there's going to be something else in 2029 that you can't predict right now. If you want to be like this Puritan person living in the past, say, no, by then it'll only be Bitcoin, and we'll all worship Bitcoin, and we'll all, what, Bitcoin. Like it's 1930s Germany Bitcoin, okay? No, there's no totalitarian. That is the beauty of the free market. That is the beauty of value. Now, of course, some people are more, there are always going to be impulsive people that want the next thing, that want the next Bitcoin. I can scream, Bitcoin is the next Bitcoin. People are not going to listen to me. People want something. They want the second best. They want the third best. They think they've got some insider information of some sort when they don't. They have emotions, just like they're Bitcoiners. They get way too emotional about Bitcoin. They start talking about how these ones shouldn't exist. That's insanity. But these people get emotional too. These altcoiners. They think they have the knowledge. They have the next thing. They know. They don't want to learn any technicalities, whatever. Okay, they're always going to exist. Dan Tapiero has a tweet. I linked to it below. Dan Tapiero is a rich, smart man. He's a macro guy. He's been in this longer than so many of the guys out. He's been in economics and making money longer than many Bitcoiners have been alive. Okay, that's not an exaggeration. He tweets about, he is not emotional. He says, yes. Ripple has done well. Ripple has done well. And he says, congratulations to the Ripple people. Now, some people get offended by that because he said to one tribe, congratulations. Even when I read that, I'm like, Dan, come on, man. But then I thought about it. I'm like, man, whatever. They did well. They did their thing. They did their thing. What's it? It's, he wasn't per se endorsing Ripple. He just gave the facts that it has done well. It has done well. And I'm glad I remember this. A lot of people talk about George Soros and his, they make up conspiracies about him and stuff. He's not a good guy. He supports bad causes. He thinks with marketing and with money, he can change the course of history. And he can. He has something called the reflexivity theory, where basically if he can influence the market will influence reality. Okay? Like, it will become, if something doesn't make sense, he can inject it and then it will make sense. And instead of like underlying facts, he could change underlying. It's insane. It's crazy, but it's true. The market, yeah, it's look it up. But reflexivity exists. All right, something may seem insane at first, but if enough people start buying into it, it's reality. It's reality. People bought into those narratives, the Ripple narrative, the HEX narrative, the whatever narrative, and they become a reality of sorts. Now, how long can they last? But they stick around, okay? And they do well. And over the long run, will Bitcoin do? Of course it will. Of course. Why try to time these things? But people think they can time these things. We can't stop these people. We can't have a totalitarian regime control. There can't be mind control. There's not a thought crime. There's nothing illegal about someone liking Ripple. Okay? There's nothing. I don't like Ripple. I don't like gambling. I don't like it at all. That's not the way I live my life. All right? There's a lot of things I avoid. I don't like McDonald's. Some of you like McDonald's. I think McDonald's is bad for you. So some of you don't care. Some of you don't care if Ripple's bad for you. Some people don't care if this gambling is bad for you. They're going to do it. Get over it. Don't waste time on it. Don't worry about it. I see way too many people wasting time on it. But then I take a step back from my Bitcoin bubble. I see reality. When I walk around in reality, people want to learn about these other things. People want to experiment in these other things. People want to make money just like you want to make money. There's nothing wrong. It's a capitalist society. Let people innovate. Let people do what they're going to do. Please, please. You sound like a maniac when you're just trying to say there's only going to be Bitcoin forever and ever. That's not the case. There's only been more altcoins every year. There's more and more and more and more and more. And they're doing other things. And they're doing things Bitcoin can't do. And they're doing things maybe Bitcoin shouldn't do. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, just get used to it. All right, it's not. It should be a tired line by now. But some people they can't get used to it. And unit bias is people are just wired certain ways. They're wired certain ways. Unit bias is not going away. All right. Let's see if anyone had any questions, because that's 12 minutes. And dudes, I don't have that much to say. I know I wanted to make this short because I was just thinking about this. It was this morning or last night or whatever. And there you go. And yeah, I'm seeing especially the abstract. Great to see you, Anmar. Yeah, you're a long-term guy who you're an algorithm dude. You don't know I exist unless the algorithm tells you I exist. Like I told you before, like I've never gone away. All right, but whatever, dude. You're okay, dude. You're a good dude. You've supported me through the years. Cool. And Rocky's in the house. He's really awesome. He's been a guest on the show. Lance is here. Good. UK Bitcoin Master. All right, that's it. No one else had anything good to say. And Sat, Adam, funny enough, Enron just launched their own coin about 30 minutes ago. Ha, ha, ha. Yeah, funny. I don't care if they did or they didn't or whatever. Anyone can launch it. These meme coin things are just pure gambling, ridiculous. But clearly, it's a thing. Kids, I don't understand, like, some 19-year-olds and stuff, okay? I don't understand this streaming stuff. I don't like it. I don't get it. But guess what? There's always going to be stuff that we don't get, that we just, some trends we're not into. There's some markets we're not into. Live with it. Deal with it. Pound that like button. I'm going to cook some food. Bye. See ya.